Hello and good evening, everyone. Today I am going to make a hands-on lab on Cloud Endure migration service, where I'm going to migrate a server from one region to another region. So for that, what we need is we need to create a VPC first. I have already created a Cloud Endure VPC. I'm just showing you this here. Then I have created a subnet for it. That is a public subnet as well. And I have created internet gateway. It is attached to the VPC as well. And a route table. This is what you need to do your initial setup. So when you create your route table, then you need to go in the route and add this port as well. And then you need to go to subnet association and click edit subnet association and choose this. You will see an option there and save it. I have already done this beforehand, so I'm not going to do this again. Also, what you need for Cloud Endure service is an IAM user, which again I have created. I'm going to show you now. So Cloud Endure user, okay. Policy attached to its Cloud Endure policy, okay. Also, you need here an EC2 server, which you are going to migrate. Okay. So for example, this time I am in London zone with my Cloud Endure EC2 server. Now Cloud Endure is a very good service which helps migrating cloud to cloud and on-prem and what from any running VM machines as well. So when I say cloud to cloud, you can move from, for example, Azure to AWS or to Google Cloud or vice versa. Or if I am moving today, for example, AWS to AWS. So for example, I have my server here today in London. I'm going to move it to the North Virginia or Ohio region, anywhere I want. So let's start it. So when you log into the Cloud Endure page, you see it seems like this. So click on this plus sign and give a name to your project. Any name you like. So for example, Cloud Project 1 and create this project. This project is being created now. So in order to use this project, you first need to set it up. First, you need to provide the Amazon Web Services credential required to use migration project, which is our IAM user credentials. Then you will need to configure the replication settings for the project. Okay, let's do that. So here I need my credentials, which I have in my document. I'm going to copy and paste them here. Technically, no one should see this, but I don't mind because I'm going to delete this environment once I'm completed with this lab. So when you create your IAM user, you have these credentials user, which you have to download when you create your IAM user and save it. It is just taking its time. Okay, Now it's time to choose your migration source and migration target. Okay, so our source is in London region. So let's find London here, AWS EU London. Okay, and where we want to move it, we can choose any region we like to. Okay, let's do that. US East Ohio, for example. Okay. Now these options, you need to check what you want to choose here. You can leave even default as well. So replication server, what kind of replication server you want, you can just leave it default and it will pick itself. Or if you know what kind of server you want, you can choose here from these options. Again, use fast SSD data disk, depends on your requirements, but I am going to choose the cheap one here. Then cost optimizing, dynamic changing, and default cloud indoor security group. I am fine also with this. These settings you can leave as default, or you can even enable volume encryption as well. Network bandwidth throttling, all depends on you. So I'm leaving it disabled at this moment to save my cost. So save replication settings. Okay. It is saying project setup complete. Congratulations. Your migration project is set up. The next step is to install the Cloud Endure agent on your source machine. So my source machine is in London region. Okay. You can click here to show me how to do that. Okay. Right. So you will have to do this in your machine. Okay. Let's do that then. Let's go back to our EC2 server. Get the public IP address. Go to PuTTY. I assume you know how to do that all that. And connect to your server. EC2 user. And I have my password. You may not have one though. So I'm going to the root user now. And in the root user, I'm going to use these agents because Cloud Endure is an agent-based service. So for Linux machine, I have to do this. If it is a Windows machine, then I have to follow these rules. Okay, then come to my, okay. And next, very simple steps with the Cloud Endure. Now it is downloading agent, then it will create firewall rules, creating and booting replication servers, then cloud and your service managers as well, and authentication. So it will take a little time. And you can see in machine, this has started showing me. It is doing now something in my Cloud Endure. If you see dashboard, it is already ready. This is all depends. How heavy is your disk? What do you have in your server? So my server was technically just a machine. So it didn't took that much. Okay. Let's see in event logs what happened. So project has been created. You can see 22 past 51. Then project settings modified. It takes just few seconds to each at every step, and agent installed completed. Perfect. So we are ready to go now. Okay, now I'm selecting this, and I need to do that one in the test mode first. You can see target machine is being launched. Job is in progress. So it will take few good minutes to do that. Cut over time you can see is 3 hours. So I'm going to pause this video for a few minutes and I will come back then. Right, now I'm back now after a few minutes. It was quick now. So what we need to do now, we can go in the job progress and see what is happening around here. So this is started creating replica of the route table. Then I started creating for security group as well. Finished creating replica for my VPC. Started creating replica for the VPC as well. Finish waiting for latest snapshot. So what it does, it creates an snapshots and creates a server in Ohio region now. We will go to the Ohio region and see what is going there. Okay. Perfect. So you can say this is my server has been migrated in the IO region and the application servers as well. Let's go back and see on the dashboard. Yeah, we already see that ready. Data replication is still in progress and it may take up to 34 minutes. So I will pause this video again, but that's it for the lab though. When you see your servers are around here, the lab is completed. Thank you. Oh, it's quick now. I am back now. Now you can see continuous data protection replication is being completed now. Job progress, again, status is completed. Close. Event log. Again, data author launch initiated. And in our region, our server is migrated. Thank you very much. That's it for this lab.